some call it cockiness. Some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Houston Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. He understands the target on their back, going on the road, taking on a quality opponent. Team in the top 25, and he understands they're trying to make a name for themselves, but he wants his team to stay locked in and bring the heat on the road and execute well despite all the noise. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Coming out with it, it's straight. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The run inside. It's Hughes. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run out.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to run for it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Buckeye! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He'll bring it out. It's Drake. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Landing, Shredder, Shredder! Punch! Rush!
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Sayin to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Punts it out of the air. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Keeps it himself. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It's good. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
The Buckeyes looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, Sayin. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is blocked. He'll make the catch inside his own territory. The 50. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Number 96, set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's straight. He gets a block. He's got it out. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To the air, it's Henderson. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
To the air on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Cougars in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Makes the catch, it's Sanford. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Snap from the gun on third down. It's complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground with the counter. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They give it to him again. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Cougars.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2.
Number 91 set to kick this one off.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Jackson. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
How about the coverage by the defender on that throw? It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's Julian saying to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Fires to the big fella. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Fires to the wideout. The short hands, it's Walker. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Henderson. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Young. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Grabbed behind the line, it's Young. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them, and they make big plays for them.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Throw it, say it. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Time to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Houston wants to play fast.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab. It's Young. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
The run inside. It's Hughes.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Hughes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, This defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Say it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Sayin. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolute shank. Missed it. Oh, there is laundry on the deck, and it might be a reprieve for this kicker. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the home squad, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Here's Sayin to throw. Caught by Smith. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State,
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. From the gun on third down, say it. It's complete to the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right
now. Again, it's Sayin. Taken in by Smith on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Lets it go to the end zone. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Throwing, say it, under fire. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Sayin from the gun on third down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Here's the pressure. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Fielded in the end zone, it's straight. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Running inside, it's Hughes. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Buckeye! They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll be stopped short, and the two-point try goes awry, and this lead remains at 1. He'll bring it out. It's straight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. At the 35, he's got room. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Inside the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People try to catch him. They didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, but a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Could not make his way to the corner.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Making side adjustments here. Has to get there to move the sticks. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Say it. Grabs it. Touchdown, Ohio State. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's straight. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Got his man downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Bringing it back.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to it. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. They're working that left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeye. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Things did not go on the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And that pass incomplete, the defense got a hand on it.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And the Cougars want to crank the tempo. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. It's Wegman. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Fit it in the window for the score. The Cougars with the immediate response.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
He wants to throw it. It's caught for the 2. They march 72 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. The run inside. It's Jackson. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Run in the red zone. It's Jackson. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Meant nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Lined up in the gun on third down. Say it. Blasted as he lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I mean, how about it, guys, right? I mean, we're up here in the booth. We can't believe they decided to go for it on fourth down with the lead. We thought maybe, okay, he's just going to come up and try and draw them off sides and get a cheap one and get a cheap first down. But no, this coaching staff, they decided to go out and not just go for it, throw for the first down, and they get it. I guess that explains why they're down there on the sidelines and we're up here in the booth.
The Cougars will use their first time out here. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Say it. Fires into the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense, particularly the secondary, has already made against him. And we knew this quarterback was going to come into this one, David, and be aggressive. There aren't many people who really scare him, and the defense has made him pay. A couple bad decisions, a couple great plays on the back end, one-on-one. But this guy's still taking the shots. He's not backing down. He's got his offense back on the board.
I think that's the most impressive part. He made some mistakes, and a lot of times you see people that they go in a shell, right? They make mistakes. They can't rebound. They can't find the answers. To continue to keep making plays. Make the next play. Make the next play. Now down the stretch to give your team the lead, man. So impressed with the way he's handled adversity and bounced back from some mistakes.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
That's caught. It's Thomas. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
What a beautiful throw and a catch. And I'll tell you, sometimes when you're throwing the go route, you can
looking deep. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll try the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. There's some room. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much